All right, guys. Good evening. Good evening. This is Kenyatta Rucker with Keys Business Connect by She Wins Totally. As promised, we are coming live to you today to talk about ERC credits, financial planning, and Mr. David Henning and what he actually do and how he can assist families and businesses. So, Mr. Henning, can you go ahead and tell everyone who you are and what it is that you do?
Absolutely. So I have been a financial professional since 2007. I've been dealing with crazy markets like we have right now, and my niche, what I came into the industry doing, was working with pro athletes, doctors, and lawyers. Because I used to play a little football, so that's who I decided to help. Well, what I discovered quickly though is my passion was for helping average everyday people, giving them the financial education they needed to get ahead because some of you guys on this call right now may know my good friend Winky Wright. So Winky Wright, a household name in the area of St. Pete, professional boxer. He came to me and he said, David, he goes, all the information you have, you need to share it with everybody. You need to teach people about things like the rules of the money game so they get ahead. Because nobody's knocking on most people's door to teach them what to do financially to move ahead in this world. So I teach people a lot of little tricks and things that they can do so that they're more efficient with their savings. They can grow more money, protect their money, and have it to use for multiple purposes. So that's pretty much what I do. But I've always had a passion for finding solutions for people to help them out. So, Kenyatta asked me to speak about a couple different things today, and I want to share with you some opportunities because if you understand that with every challenge or every adversity, there is the seed of a benefit or a blessing, if and only if you look for it, right? So, whenever there's a challenge, there's also an opportunity for people. So one of the things I wanted to talk to you guys about first was, COVID, when it rolled out, a lot of businesses struggled, right? A lot of businesses have gone out of business, and the government created the PPP program, right? So that you were able to keep your employees retained. And everybody's familiar with that one. A lot of people applied for PPP loans from the government. A lot of people had those loans forgiven. But what most people don't realize is the government also created another program called employee retention credits. Okay. So if you have a business anywhere from 2 employees to 500 employees, you may be eligible to receive employee retention credits. Okay. So what they said was essentially if you have 2 to 500 employees, you're eligible to receive up to $26,000 per full-time employee. And for IRS definitions, a full-time employee is somebody working 130 hours a month or more. Okay. So if you have 2 or more full-time employees up to 500, you can receive up to $26,000 per employee that you retain during COVID. Okay.
Wow.
So we help people get that employee retention credit. A lot of people have asked and they've talked to other CPAs and other firms, and they said, well, you had to have suffered a significant loss during COVID, okay, in order to qualify. Well, that is just one trigger. There's actually 3 more ways that you can qualify for the employee retention credits. And I'm not going to get into all of it tonight. I'm going to share with everybody a link that you guys can go to, and it will show you a quick video. It explains the whole thing. If you are interested in finding out if you qualify, just click on the link, go through the process, and we'll see what you qualify for. So you do have to be a business owner, 2 to 500 full-time employees during COVID. So you're eligible to receive up to $5,000 for 2020 and $21,000 for 2021. Okay, and it's a real simple
I have a
process to see if you
question for you.
qualify. Can
I
you
have
hear
a
me,
quick
Kenyatta?
question for you. So,
Yeah,
yes, so you said, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so you said you have to have, you said two to 500 employees. Now, does
Yep.
the owner count as an employee if they're W-2? How does that work?
If the owner's W-2, yeah, they can count in it, right? But it can't be. The IRS is strict on this, so it can't be like
Hmm.
you and a spouse or you and your children. It has to be
Mm-hmm.
like legitimate employees in the company.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
So ERC is something we've helped a lot of people get recoveries. We helped a company out just the other day, 110 employees, and they got a little over $2 million. So they received $2 million back.
Wow,
A lot of
that's
companies are
awesome.
smaller companies. You might only have like 5 to 10 employees, but our average retention
Mm-hmm.
credit that we get is right around $20,000. So if you have
Oh,
five full-time
wow.
employees, you just got $100,000 back.
Wow, that's
So it's
awesome.
a great way to
Is
help out
my
small
screen going?
businesses that did the right thing.
Okay. So you say you found, like, you just helped someone and they made how much? 2 million?
Yep, they had about 110 employees, and their
Mm-hmm.
recovery was about $2 million.
Wow. And now how long will this be going on?
So that is the thing. So until the end of this year, you're eligible to receive up to the full 26,000. At the end of this year, 2020 falls off. Okay, so then you can only collect up to 21,000 for the remainder of 2024, and this whole
Mm-hmm.
program goes away in April of 25.
Okay, so they have up into 2025, and as the years progress, they the amount decreases.
Correct.
Okay, okay. All right.
So it's
And if
very
you hear
important
my
that
little
people
one in the
apply.
back, just please bear with me. I like I say before, I forgot all about, we have a chorus recital today, but he doesn't go on for a little time. So if you guys hear him, just excuse that, please. Working mom.
So, but yeah, I did want to go over that. So, Kenyatta, you can drop the link for everybody if they want to get more
Okay.
information. You can just go right in there, type in your information. If you want to move forward, one of our consultants, one of our experts from our CPA firm will reach out and go through the process with you and help you qualify for it.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're saying, if they want to see if they qualify for the ERC, you have licensed CPAs that will be working on their company versus just the average Joe Blow, right?
Yeah, this is not going to be someone working out of their garage. We have two of the top CPA firms in the country that do this for us. So
Okay.
what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that you're audit proof. We're going to retain all the records. We go through the tax filings to make sure it's all legitimate and that there's not going to be any issues.
Okay. And how long does this process normally take? So if a business was to start from beginning to end and they had everything lined up that was required, how long does that process usually take?
Well, small businesses we can usually get through in several weeks.
Hmm.
Larger businesses, like ones that have 100 to 500 employees, that may take several months.
Okay. Okay. All right. And then you were speaking on other things that you offer as well, like the financial planning piece.
Yeah, so I can do financial strategies for people as well. Having been a financial professional, like since 2007, I do sit down and I do complimentary financial strategies for people. It's about a 15 to 20-page report. Says, here's where you are right now financially. Here's where you want to go. And then I'll give you a roadmap on the most efficient way to get there. Like how much money you should save, what are the right types and amounts of insurance coverage you may need, things like education, savings for your children. So college planning. We also do debt consultations for people. So if people are like saddled with debt, like it's super stressful, and that's a big thing right now in this economy. During COVID, a lot of people took on a lot of debt, and mentally, it's stressful, right? So we can show people different strategies and which strategy may be best for them to get them out of debt. We'll explain things like
Mm.
what is debt consolidation? Is it good or bad for you? What is debt settlement? Is that good or bad for you? Do you want to do a debt snowball or a debt avalanche? Is that the most efficient route to go? So we have lots of ways to help people get out of debt a lot faster, and also get them to build their credit a lot faster as well. So we can do debt for
Oh
people.
wow.
We do wills, and we can do trusts. So if you need to establish all of that, we have a very affordable plan to help people get a simple will and a trust. A lot of times, a trust could be as low as $1,000 with us. And if you've gone to see, like a local attorney, most times it's about $3,000 to $5,000 to do that. And if somebody doesn't have a
Oh
thousand
wow.
dollars today, we can put them on a payment program where they pay like $50 a month.
Oh
So
wow. Wow.
we do all of that.
Okay. And how long have you been in the financial planning industry? Like I know you're with, are you still with TransAmerica?
Yeah, I'm with TransAmerica Financial Advisors. And like I said, I've been doing this since 2007. So I'm going on a while now, a long time, almost 17 years.
Now, what advice would you give to someone that maybe right now, like you say, they've taken out a lot of loans or gone into debt during COVID? What advice, like in first steps, would you give them to say, to try and help that family to get back on their feet?
Well, the first thing I would say is let's sit down and do a strategy for you. Let's do an analysis of where you are, because there's lots of different types of debt, right? There's secured debt, unsecured debt. There's different things. Like a lot of people have the misconception, like student loan debt is unforgivable, like you can't get rid of it. But there are actually programs where we can help people with student loan debt as well. So everybody's situation is different, and we would want to do like an analysis with one of our consultants to make sure that
Hmm.
that we do the right thing for you.
Okay. And now you were saying the link for the people to contact you or contact the company. Is this one that you will provide to me so that I can go
I
ahead
will
and drop it in the comment section?
I will provide you with all the links you need to
Okay.
share with everybody. But if everybody wants to reach out to me directly, the easiest way to do that is if you go to my Instagram profile, okay, which is just David Henning Mindset. So go to Instagram, David Henning Mindset, and I have a link tree in there with all my information. And you can schedule
Okay.
consultations right in there, or you can get my contact information, either one.
Okay. And I will also drop the links in there so that they can reach you. Like we may have people that don't have Instagram. So we'll just place the links into the comment section. Now, I do have a question for you. You do assist individuals that may be planning for retirement. You there, David?
Yeah, I'm here. I am here.
Okay. Yeah. So those that's planning for retirement and not knowing how to allocate their funds or what they should be investing in, I run across a lot of individuals like that. Do you assist those people with how to allocate funds to different plans that will help them out as well when they retire?
We can help people with retirement planning. Somebody may have worked a job for a long time. They have an old 401k or a 403b. We can show them how to move that money out of the market and get it protected. We can show people how to invest and maybe use some more secure methods, because the market is crazy right now, right? It's volatile,
All
and
right.
nobody wants to risk their money in the market. So we can help people
Mm-hmm.
protect that as well.
Okay. All right. So, guys, you all heard Mr. David Henning. He can assist with the ERC. He can assist with financial planning. He can assist with debt consolidation or strategies to for you and your families to get out of debt. What I will do is drop the links with his contact information so that you can reach him in the future regarding those areas. Is there anything else that you would like to say to the people, David, regarding just any words of encouragement for them?
Yeah, absolutely. Um, times can get crazy, right? And a lot of people are struggling. And there's two ways to solve your financial problems. And most people think that they have to cut back on the spending, right? So you have to cut back so that you can save more. And it's very difficult to save your way out of a debt problem or a financial problem. Okay, it's very difficult to do that. The best way to do it is to increase the amount of revenue or money you have coming in. So everybody hears about multiple streams. Some of those services I talked about tonight, I do have a referral program. So if you guys you're interested in finding out about it for yourself, please reach out. I'll be happy to help all of you guys with those solutions. But on top of that, if you know anybody else struggling with any of those issues, I have an affiliate program. You guys can send me leads and you'll get compensated for those referrals. You don't need a license. You don't need any certifications. There's no cost or enrollment fees for you to do that with me. It's just a straight up as a referral program, okay,
Mhm.
where you can earn some additional income. I'll give you like just a quick thing. The guy who did the ERC, right, that referred the employee or the employee retention credit to me, to our company, that landed that account. His commission on the $2 million was 105,000.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
we're not talking like a little $25 gift card. These could be substantial referrals. Okay.
Mhm.
So we can work with people and show you how to do that. And we could drop a link for that as well.
Okay. Well, we thank you so much, David, for joining us. I want to bring you back on. If I did not have, with my son, this would have been much longer because I had so many questions for you. So, whenever time permits in the future, I'll let this sink in a little bit for them. And then I want to bring you back on because I'm going to actually speak with my other half about this program that you have going on, and just see how we all can maximize our income as well. So we
Yeah.
will be back in contact, and I do appreciate you for joining us today.
You are welcome. And I'll give you another link as well. We are doing
Okay.
a formal Zoom tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
night at 9 p.m.
Okay.
explaining all of these options that I just talked about in a more
Mm-hmm.
formal matter or formal setting. And people can get more information. So tomorrow night at 9 p.m., we're doing a Zoom that explains all this in greater detail.
Okay, great. All right, you guys, y'all heard him. Again, we thank you, and I will be speaking with you pretty soon, David.
All right. Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
All right.
Mm, bye bye.